Hello ladies, I know it has been so freaking long since I have been on YouTube with a new video for you guys, but I am back today showing you guys how to achieve this cute green smoky eye look. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I am starting off with the Too Faced Primer, HangoveRX, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face. And then the next thing I'm going to do is my brows, and I'm going to kind of speed through like my brows and foundation routine and everything just because I feel like you guys are really here for the eyeshadow. So this stuff is pretty basic. I'm using the Mary Kay Volumizing Brow Tint and Precision Brow Liner here in Dark Brunette, and then I'm taking the Mary Kay Perfecting Concealer to kind of outline my brows and shake them up how I want them to. Next up is the Timewise Luminous 3D Foundation from Mary Kay in the shade Bronze W100. And I'm gonna put all these details in the description box below so you know exactly what products I've used. And then I'm just gonna conceal the other parts of my face, so my under eye and my forehead, bridge of my nose, the usual. And that's also using the Mary Kay Perfecting Concealer in the shade Deep Beige. So I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty blender. And then I'm also going to add, which you'll see in a later clip, but I'm going to add the same concealer to my eyelids and use it as my eyeshadow primer instead of actual eyeshadow primer. So that's a little tip or hack for you guys who are like, I don't need all these different products. You can use your concealer as an eyeshadow primer. You can choose to blend it out with your fingers or the beauty blender. I just chose to blend it out with the beauty blender in this sense. Then we're going to set the areas that I just concealed earlier with this Mary Kay translucent setting powder. I'm just going to kind of let that bake while I do my eyeshadow. Alright, so first we're going to start off with the Mary Kay Chromafusion eyeshadow in the shade Cinnabar, and that is going to act as our transition shade. And what I typically like to do as far as technique goes is kind of pack the color kind of in that outer corner, and then I use circular motions back and forth to blend it out all over. Next I'm going to take a smaller, denser brush, and I am going to pack on the shade Mahogany, and it's also a Mary Kay Chromafusion eyeshadow. And I use a smaller, more compact or denser brush because it picks up more of the color and also kind of helps me place the color exactly where I want it in a much more smaller or particular place in my crease. So I can get a little more detailed with a brush like this one. And so you kind of see me do the same thing where I take the color and I pack it into the area that I want it to go. And then I'm going to take the blending brush that I was just using earlier with the transition color, and I'm going to blend that crease color out. Now once I get that crease shade blended out, the next thing I'm going to do is take the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe and use the shade Enchanted for my outer lid or outer crease color. And I'm going to use another like smaller, denser, compact brush that's going to help me pick up more color and pack it on exactly where I want it. And then what I'm actually going to do is take a clean blending brush, so not the one that has a transition color and all that, but a different blending brush, and blend this color out. And so I'm kind of blending it forward and outward in a diagonal direction. And then I'm going to pack on a little bit more and then blend it out again. You can keep doing this to build up the color to the pigmentation that you would like it to be, but I kind of did it twice and just left it at that. So the next thing that I'm going to do is take an eyeshadow brush and apply some setting spray and get the color Side Hustle from the Emily or the Wants palette from Mega Revolution. That's a hard palette to name. but it's from Makeup Revolution, and it's the Emily Edit palette or something, and then the Wants palette. I don't know, y'all. It's confusing. Like I said, everything will be in the description box, so do not worry. And then you can see here I'm just taking Enchanted again on the outer corner and blending it back out and kind of overlaying it on that Side Hustle shade. So next thing I'm going to do is just dust off my translucent powder, because I'm going to move to my lower lash line to smoke out the bottom lash line there. But what I'm going to do is apply the colors in the same order that I did in my crease. So first will be the transition color, if you remember, which was the Cinnabar color from Mary Kay. And then I'll layer on top of that the Mary Kay color in Mahogany. And then of course I'll finish it off with Enchanted from the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe brushes. The next thing that I'm going to do is apply my inner corner highlight. So the shade that I'm using is the Mary Kay Chromafusion eyeshadow in Gold Status. And I'm going to spray my little detailed brush with setting spray again, and then apply that to my inner corner. And I've just found that when I'm using shimmery shades, applying or spraying setting spray onto my brush before I pick up the color with the brush and apply it on my eye area just helps it pop a little more. So that's what you'll see me do here. Next up will be our eyeliner and mascara. So my eyeliner, I'm going to line my upper lash line and lower lash line. Y'all, my eyes are so big, so I'm so sorry if you're watching this in full screen and they are just like coming out at you. My bad. But I am using the Mary Kay eyeliner in MK Black, and it's just the regular retractable eyeliner pencil. And then I am going to use the Mary Kay Lash Love mascara in the shade I Love Black. And I really like this mascara because I feel like it gets like each and every lash hair, so I love it. I think it's really great for people who are looking for more length and just detail. So I'm gonna apply that. Alright, the next thing that I'm going to do is apply my powder foundation all over my face. And so that just kind of adds a little layer of warmth to my face, because right now we just have the translucent powder on and concealer and foundation and all that. So the powder foundation is just gonna help set the rest of my foundation. And then I'm using the Benefit Cosmetics Hula Bronzer. I can't remember the shade right now, but as always, it will be in the description box below. So I'm going to apply that all over. I'm kind of speeding through this just because it's pretty basic. Like I said, I know you guys are really here for the eyeshadow tutorial. However, if you would like for me to do a more slowed down talk through as it relates to how to contour and highlight and all that, I definitely can. Just let me know in the comments below. Next thing that I'm going to do is apply my highlighter, also from Mary Kay. Cannot think of the shade right now. I think what I'm going to start doing is just having my products laid out in front of me so that I can actually, I'm kidding, it's called Honey Glow. Look at that. I did remember. Okay, so this is the Mary Kay highlighter and Honey Glow, and I'm just applying that to all the areas that I would normally highlight. And this kind of goes along with the concealing and contouring and all that stuff. So like I said, if you want a more slowed down and talked through tutorial of how to highlight and contour, just let me know. Next up, we have our blush, and it is the Chromafusion blush from Mary Kay in the shade Golden Copper. I absolutely love this shade. It's like the perfect peach blush. I have yet, before I tried this one, I couldn't really find a peach blush that I really liked, but this one I absolutely love, and it just adds another layer of warmth to my face. I don't know, I just really like it. And then I'm going to use the medium nude lip liner from Mary Kay to line my lips. And then I'm going to apply the lipstick shade from Mary Kay in the shade Modern Mauve. Usually when I do an eye look that is pretty bold, I try to keep my lips pretty neutral. So that's kind of what I try to do here. But that is the finished look, you guys. Of course, I end the whole look by setting it with my Urban Decay Cosmetics All Nighter Setting Spray. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like I was pretty rusty since it's been a while that I've done a tutorial, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Give the video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. See y'all later.